Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, kids, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. I'm sorry I don't have my camera on today. It's early. So I was horsing around with DDs yesterday, pretty much only DDs, and as you can see in the text right there, this is what we're up against in this match. And carrier battles in DDs, man, those things are always kind of a problem. But the only thing I'm really concerned about right in this match is the Moskva. I'm worried a little bit about the radar. Sees a good cap on this map. You got a little bit of an island that you can kind of tuck in behind. But the biggie is that I'm not at all concerned about the other destroyers. I am concerned about the sub, but with the hydro acoustic on the Z52. I figure I'm going to be in pretty good shape. So I asked the midway to come up here and spot if he could. I'd certainly appreciate it. I just want to know what's coming in. And if the Moskva is not coming in, then I'm just going to go ahead and push the cap. And he pops up here in a second, all the way over on the west side of the map. So I had no concern. But I don't want a gun battle with the Sherman at all. I mean, I'm not going to be able to hang with the Sherman, but with the midway chasing them off, I was like, well, hell, that's a free cap, and I got him. Now, the only reason I'm posting up this match is because it's just so rare to have one go this smoothly. I mean, you don't get this kind of really, really smooth match out of a DD, but it's just amazing to me with the current meta and everybody hanging back, how much landscape, how much real estate you can actually take with very, very little effort. And this is an excellent example of when the teamwork works, that some interesting stuff can go on here. So I've been really, really falling in love a lot more with the Z52. I know it's older. I know it's outdated. It's gotten power-crept. I know this is not exactly the one, but just the hydro. The hydro alone makes this thing really, really special. It's situational, but it really makes it kind of an interesting ship. So Sherman's closing in again. I can't gun with him, but what I can do is smoke and hydro. So as long as he's within 6 kilometers, he's visible and I'm not. And people love to shoot at Sherman. So we just disabled his smoke. His smoke is gone. So even though he's going to pop in, smoke, hydro, and farm, my hydro makes his irrelevant. So just like that, we have a good solid foothold over here on this side of the map. Now, I could have hung out here, but we also have spotting with the midway. So I'm not exactly obligated to sit here and keep the battleship spotted. We got a midway for that. So if we have a midway for that, they're already down 2 ships. We're feeling good about this, or at least we should be feeling good about this. I figured let's go ahead and cross over to B and take that one as well. So I see the other DDs all the way over on the west side of the map. I got nothing standing between C and B. Nothing. So let's go over there and grab up another cap, because even though, this game is all about who can kill everybody, sometimes it's simply about outpointing the opponent. So if we can start getting a really, really good point lead, then they're going to start to feel panicked, or they're just going to kind of roll over on it. Now, that's what I've noticed in this more than anything else, is that even when you start to get a great big point lead, the gameplay is becoming so damn passive that they won't even push up into it. They're more than happy just to sit there and let the points tick away to a loss. And I really don't care about kills. I do care about wins. That's the only number that is very, very important to me, is winning matches. Now, sometimes it doesn't really matter what you do, man. You're going to lose. All right? That's just the nature of this game that we all play and love. But sometimes you can force the action too. And this is a perfect example of that. We got the DD and the sub are all the way over on the west side of the map. There is no threat to me. No threat to this destroyer inside the B cap right now. And I can add some additional spotting over to add some additional spotting here over and help out the CV, so the CV can focus on whatever the CV is going to be focusing on. So we got a Vermont pushing up. I'm pretty sure you can see that. I'm not firing. I don't need to. We got a whole team back there. We got battleships. We got cruisers. We got the whole world back there behind us, tucked in, nice and safe. We got good spotting on them. So there's really no need for me to do it. Now, clearly, I want to launch my torpedoes, and that's one of the other things that I really love about the Z52. The torps don't hit terribly hard, and you only got 8 of them. But your recharge on these is brutally fast. I think like 68 seconds, and I don't even have the special upgrade for this because I don't want to give up the extra level of concealment. But when you start getting into positions like this, man, you really start to see how this DD shines. And yeah, if they're going to just hang out, and the Vermont really doesn't have a choice, they're going to hang out and just let me torp away every 60 seconds, I will hang out and I will torp away every 60 seconds. It's not a problem. So we didn't rack up a monstrous score on this one, but we did get an awful lot of spotting damage. And isn't that kind of what a DD is for? Aren't we a multi-purpose ship? Isn't that kind of our point? So if you get the opportunity, which, obviously I did, then I want to take advantage of it. And there you go. We just landed 2 torps. I'm actually a little bit surprised. I'm a little bit surprised. No, I mean, they got to know I'm here. The cap just turned. So they know that there's a DD in this thing, and they know there's only one left alive. So they know it's a Z52. But yeah, when you get an opportunity like this, I like to enjoy it. I like to just kind of make it last and see what we can do with this. But when you got the no threat position, let's just go ahead and have some fun. Now, over on the east side, over on the sea cap, you can see that they're pushing in. We only have 1 battleship left back there. So it seems like we kind of gave this one up. But I have no particular issue with that because we do have a real nice point lead. We have a ship lead, and they're going to have no choice but to start forcing their way across. And if they have to force their way across, they're going to run into me. Not that this thing is not a powerhouse. It's not that kind of DD, but it is a threat. And with the hydro, you're seeing it in effect again. I'm nice, I'm safe, I'm smoked, but I'm spotting him from 6 kilometers out. Oh, and there's there's the carrier. I didn't go for the carrier, even though I think I should have. But with the fast recharge on these torpedoes, he's just waiting. I'm just waiting to kill the guy. There's really nothing he can do. He's stuck. I only launched 1 rack because I figure if he spots him, he's going to turn in. If he turns in, then I'm just going to just crush him with them. And when he starts getting in closer, I stop firing. I don't want to be detected in smoke. Anything up to about 2.5 kilometers, I think. I could be wrong with that if you guys want to fact check me. I'm not sure. But there you go. There's Combat Scout. So we've done some damage. We got the Combat Scout. The other team is just completely smoked right now. I mean, there's not a lot that they can do. I still have some fish in the tube. So, yeah, let's go ahead and toss them out. Now, I'll let you know now I'm starting to get silly at the end of this match. When he got it this wrapped up, and for some reason, if you look up top on the score, when you're pulling these via replay, it reverses it. Bug report to Wargaming. There's a bug because it reverses the score. It's actually the other way. But this is where I mentioned that I'm starting to get a little bit silly. I know I'm spotted. I have he's pushing right into me. My torps are not quite up yet, but they're getting ready to be. And I really don't want to tangle with this. I really don't want to tangle with a battleship this directly. But, I was looking. His turrets are inside. They're not pointing at me. So if I'm up, if I'm spotted, let's go ahead and chip away at him a little bit and see what he's going to do. Like I said, I got torps sitting right here. So ideally, I would have just came around that island and just flattened him. But I wanted to see how this played out and kind of enjoy the moment because you just don't get that many of them in this game. So there you see our sub caught up. This guy's gone. He's dead. my smoke is not up, my hydro, nothing's up. So let's just sure, they can get some shots on me. I really don't care. I could have just showed them my butt and went the other way, but I wanted to stay up in the cap and go ahead and finish it up the way we are. So yeah, when the situation is right for this ship, it absolutely excels at what it does. I mean, it is I had 2 fires burning, and I don't know why I left them burning. I forgot. That's all it was. Is I simply forgot. So we get to finish the matchup with 148 hit points. I think I live. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that I lived through this, but number wise, it's not an impressive game for the Z. 72,000, 1 kill, landed a few torps, but the number on there that I like the most is the combat scout. If your team can see the bad guys and the bad guys cannot see you, it tends to be a much easier game. So I just want to stick to kind of playing DDs as they can be played, not exactly as they should be played in today's meta. And that's all this video was just giving you my example of it. I aside from plucking away, aside from firing away at the Morgone from point blank range or from 5 kilometer range, aside from chipping away at him at that, I really didn't make any mistakes. I took what I could and what the enemy team was offering me. And yeah, it just sometimes it really, really works out, and it's wonderful to be a part of it. So this is my last smoke. My hydro's not up, but I don't need it. And yeah, so we'll just enjoy it, chip away. Maybe we get the kill, maybe we don't. Clearly we did not. I would have if we would have had time. And then yeah, that's it. And then it's pretty much finishing up with the Blucher. What is it? I know it's German, but I don't know how to pronounce that word. If you do, if you could sound it out phonetically for me in the comments, I would certainly appreciate it. So when I make my Blucher videos, that I say the word right. I'm not trying to insult anybody. So anyway, you know what? I'll let it run out. You can show the detailed, but obviously the game is over right now, man. We're just ticking down. I could have went for C cap. There's really no point. I could have went for the CV again. There's really no point. So I just wanted to stay up here and as close as I can to try to keep this guy spotted. I don't remember the spotting range, and I made a couple of these videos, but I don't really remember the spotting range. But yeah, if he's firing, no problem. But in case he tried to go dark, I wanted to make sure that I was on it so that we could light him up and maybe somebody else can pull a kill out of this. Again, my personal numbers don't really matter that much to me. What does is the win percentage. So I enjoy the win percentage. Anyway, again, not an exciting game, not an exciting DD, but it's really, really neat when everything works out. So I'm going to call this a how-to Z52 video. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If this is your first time to the channel, please like, please share, please subscribe. I would certainly appreciate it. And there's the team score. We got second with felt like doing basically nothing. But yeah, go World of Warships. Anyway, that's it, guys. Until next time, please stay safe and please be smart with your warships. Cheers.